you hear it as like DE&I, DEI, D&I, and for the uninformed, I'd love to hear as an expert sort of the differentiation between those three things: diversity versus equity versus inclusion. And I think so many times something's lost in lumping them together. And so if you could talk a little bit about that, I'd love that.
Yeah, I mean, Brian, that is a great point. Usually when people hear diversity, equity, and inclusion, or diversity and inclusion and diversity, they are always, most of the time, not always, but most of the time, they are thinking about the numbers. So how do we just have people of differences here, right? And that's the diversity piece. That's one piece of it. And really, that is the piece that is organic. So we're always going to have, we live in this world of different people. We are always going to have people of different backgrounds. But the inclusion piece is, how are we including and welcoming those people? How have we heard their voices in our organization and have been intentional around that? And then the equity piece is along the lines of fairness. So how are we ensuring that everyone has equal opportunity? They have the ability to thrive. And are we realizing that people start at a different point? So with equity, it is not what we would consider traditional fairness. It is ensuring that everybody has what they need in order to thrive. And the notion that not everyone is going to start off at the same place. So as organizations, it is important to realize that, so that we understand that we have to have different things for different people. Some people may need no support. Some people may need maybe one or two things. Some people may need 3 or 4 things. But we realize different people need different supports, and not everybody is starting off at the same place in life. So I think those are the 3 different things. There is one analogy that I usually use to help people understand that, and it's diversity is being invited to the party, inclusion is being asked to dance. So when you think about when you were a child and you were, parents say you have to invite everyone, right? So that's the diversity. Everybody has to come. But what happens when you get to that party? Are people asking you to dance? Are they asking you what kind of music do you like? Are they, including you in the festivities? And now we have equity added into there. And a lot of people say that is the access. So you can invite me to the party, but if I have no vehicle to get there, then I cannot be included. So I think that, and then there's also belonging too. So when you think about belonging, and now people are adding anti-racism. So I would say when we think about these terms, we really want to think about, not only is it having the numbers, but is it an environment in which everybody can thrive, no matter who you are.